4 5 stars. Goodbye Christopher Robin. Don't be put off by the syrupy trailer. Winnie the Pooh's 100-acre wood may look idyllic, but you're sure of a big surprise. This moving and eye-opening biopic reveals life was no picnic for the creator of The Bear of Very Little Brain. Domhnall Gleeson plays writer A. Milne as a stuffy, self-obsessed toff who returns from the First World War suffering from what is now called PTSD. Unable to write the breezy comedies for which he is famous, he decides to move his family from London to rural Sussex. In their new tumble-down home, Milne, known to those close to him as Blue, will write a book about the futility of war, while his 6-year-old son Christopher Robin Will Tilston, who goes by the name Billy Moon, what is it with this family and names, will play quietly with his beloved nanny Olive Kelly MacDonald. Goodbye Christopher Robin. Moving this eye-opening biopic reveals life was no picnic for writer A. Milne. The plan doesn't have much of a role for his selfie-sh socialite wife Daphne Margot Robbie, right, who soon scurries back to London telling Blue she will only return when he has written something that will sell. The eureka moment arrives when Olive takes a break from her duties, forcing Blue to pay attention to his son. There's a lovely sequence where they bond for the first time while walking through the soon-to-be famous woodland that surrounds their home. Blue suddenly stops dead in his tracks as the buzzing of bees sends him back to the fella-bitten trenches of France. Goodbye Christopher Robin. Relocate. Unable to write breezy comedies, Milne decides to relocate his family. It's an old-fashioned film, but it stays with you. Billy can't see the flashback, but, unlike his mother, he knows instinctively how to calm his pacifist father. Taking his hand, he reminds him that bees won't sting, as long as they aren't provoked. Milne realizes the therapy he's been seeking has been with him all along. He starts joining in his son's flights of fancy, learning the name of his favorite teddy and helping to invent personalities for his stuffed pals. As we witness the birth of WinniethePooh, Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore, the romantic score surges, and we are hit with a string of achingly beautiful shots of the Sussex countryside. This chocolate box vision of a lost idyll is like witnessing the daydreams of Nigel Farage and is familiar territory for those of us who have seen literary biopics Miss Potter and Finding Neverland. Goodbye Christopher Robin. Stars Domhnall Gleeson plays writer A. Milne, but director Simon Curtis is not quite ready for a happy ending. For him, what happens after Winnie becomes the world's most famous bear is even more interesting. After years of neglect, Billy is suddenly at the center of attention. Billed as the real Christopher Robin, he is forced to take part in radio interviews, appear at toy shops, and, in one astonishing scene, even enters the bear enclosure at London Zoo for a publicity photo. He'll be fine, as long as he doesn't make any sudden movements, the zookeeper assures his famous father. At first, the nanny was the only one to see the dangers of the child's sudden fame, but now his shell-shocked father's stiff upper lip begins to quiver. There is a clear message here about parental neglect, but a lovely understated turn from Gleeson, and a refreshingly unaffected performance from the young Tilston manages to keep the preachiness at bay. It's an old-fashioned film, but it stays with you. Pooh Sticks related articles.